Here we have the rear section of the 1925 Indian Prince frame here, completed. We're just getting a bit of extra heat in here to flash it off. Frame turned out very nice. No dust, no peels. Now, these frames are very, very tricky to paint. There's a lot of convex, concave, curved edges, straight edges. So when painting this, you kind of have to start on all the joins and edges first to cover all of those in these castings. Turned out really nice. There's just as much work in this rear frame as it was for the front diamond part of the frame. As you can see, there's a lot of edges and curves up in there in those castings. And having this jig set up this way allowed me to be able to get right into those hard to reach places, right up in here where the rear fender bolts to the frame, and then right back up in here where the bottom of the rear fender bolts to, right in here. You need this jig to be able to get right into these places. And here we have this reproduction 25 Prince chain guard. Looks like somebody began to start aesthetically pleasing modifying it by putting this dimple in the chain guard, which coincides with the back of this part of the frame. The frame rail goes through there. I'm not too sure why people started making them like that. I have an original 25 Prince chain guard on my bike, and it does not have the dimple. You can see this dimple right here. The back part of the guard runs along there on the frame. The slot's in there. I don't know if it's added so that you can get the chain closer to the actual rear part of the bike here when it comes up through this part right here, and it comes up like here, and it comes to about here, that dimple. It could possibly have been modified like that to get the chain closer to the frame, because if there's a bit of loose chain slap in there when you're riding the bike, it tends to hit inside this chain cover. So that could have been the reason why these reproduction ones have this. Personally, I don't like it. The frame turned out really pretty. Correct Indian color red right there. Still got about 20 hours from the time I had to strip this frame chemically into the preparation and getting it to the final paint stage. About 20 hours just in this rear piece. Well, there you have the completed section of the rear frame now and the chain cover. Stay tuned for more. I believe I'll be doing the tank next. Stay tuned for that.